James 2:14 and 15. My brothers, what benefit is there if someone claims to have faith, but he does not have works? How would faith be able to save him? So if a brother or sister is naked and daily in need of food, and if any one of you were to say to them, go in peace, keep warm and nourished, and yet not give them the things that are necessary for the body, of what benefit is this? Thus, even faith, if it does not have works, is dead in and of itself. See? So, I want to tell you guys a little quick story about how I got my bike stolen and the robber, he gave it back. So it was one of these summer afternoons, and I was going on my bike to church, little Oscar pedaling. I was a 9th grader in high school, and I was going to church, right, on my bike. And as I was going to church, I decided to park my bike outside of the church. So I parked my bike there, I put a little chain around it, and yeah. And then afterwards, I ended up going to church. You know, I prayed, received communion, listened to the gospel of the Lord. And after Mass, I felt good, I felt happy. But I had this like tingling sensation in me, like this like little like weird sensation in my stomach. And it was telling me like, what if your bike got stolen? And I was like, nah, it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Nah, it's a freaking lie. And I kept like thinking, but what if maybe it did? And well, Mass finished, and as I am leaving church, I open the door, and as I am walking, I look to my corner of my eye, I look at my right, and I see my bike getting stolen. I see some guy with like a beanie and like a jacket literally taking out the wheels in my bike. And I was like, oh no. So I freaking like jog. I literally sprint to the guy and tell him, no, hey bro, what are you doing? This is my bike. What are you doing? And he's like, you left it here, bro. Now it's mine. And I'm like, no. This is mine, bro. I literally left it here. What are you doing? Like, stop. Like, you know? He was like, nah. You parked it outside of the church. That's very disrespectful. Now I gotta steal it from you. And I'm like, well, nah, bro. What the frick is your problem? This is my bike. Like, what are you doing? And then he was like, oh, okay. I'll put the wheels back. And then I was like, oh, thanks. And he was like, you know what? Nah. I'm stealing now. I'm stealing it now. And then I was like, no, bro, please. That's my bike. No, what are you doing? And he was like, okay, just because you came into church, I'll put the wheels back. And I was like, oh, okay, damn, man. And then I was like, oh, okay, frick, like, oh, it's a freaking piece of you know? And then afterwards, the guy gave me my wheels back, and I got my bike back. But that was a crazy moment, bro. That was a crazy story in my life. But basically, the moral of the story is to show how when you do good deeds in life, God's gonna reward you, and it'll come back to you. That moment right there, my bike got stolen, that was God at work, bro. God was working in that moment, you know. And the reason why I bring up this idea of good deeds is because, you know, prior to my bike getting stolen, I remember that I was doing a lot of good deeds. You know, I was doing a lot of good deeds. I was helping out my mom. I was helping the homeless. I was helping others and stuff like that, you know. And because I was doing these good deeds, you know, and good works, I ended up getting rewarded. You know, my bike didn't get stolen. Thank God, you know. So what I want to teach you guys is the importance of being a good person and doing good works. You know, because if you do good works and you do good deeds and you're a good person and you're a genuine person, it'll come back to you. You know, God is going to reward you. God is going to protect you and stuff like that, you know. So it's very important you guys are good people and are people of God, okay? And also, I don't want you guys to do good deeds and expect something back. No. I did all the good deeds that I did not because like I was expecting something back. No, I was doing it out of love and out of faith in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Okay? So what I want you guys to do is be good people. All right? Help others. serve others, love others, you know, preach the gospel, and all that kind of stuff. Okay? Do good deeds, you know, help someone in need, give people advice, help your mom, friends, family, whatever, homeless person. Just do good deeds and be a good person and be a man of God. And I promise you, you will live a better life. You will live a more holier life, and God will bless you, and He will give you so much things in your life that you're like, God, I don't deserve this. So be a good person, guys. Do good deeds, and God is going to reward you in your life. God bless, and I love you guys. Mwah.